I spend doing YouTube and reading articles and complaining about stuff, the more I don't want to live on this planet. So apparently, the Gen Zers are finally discovering that the real world exists and they can go out and touch grass. We're all fucking doomed. Silent walking trend has Gen Zers leaving iPhones at home to go for walks. And like everything else that Gen Z does, it's going to be a trend that lasts for a week, and then they're going to go sit up in their fucking apartments again, playing with their cats while they live alone. But before we get into this article, guys, because I need a second to not put my fist through the monitor, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribed. I say share this out, but my God, this is terrible. So let's get through this. If there's one thing Gen Z knows how to do, it's setting trends. We've had everything showers, bed rotting, even bare minimum Mondays, which have been adopted to varying degrees of social media fanfare. And now the latest Gen Z movement, taking the youngest generation by storm, ironically not at all new, they call it silent walking. That is, going for a walk without their phones or without listening to music, podcast, or any sort of technological distraction. Congratulations, you learned how to touch grass. Keep fucking doing it. But let's be honest, as Gen Z, they're not going to keep doing anything. In a video on TikTok, she explains her boyfriend was the one who first challenged her to take a walk without any distractions. The dude needed a minute. He was like, "Can you just please just fucking go somewhere else for like 15 minutes and leave me the fuck alone?" Ah, there you go. That's how to get women to leave you alone. Do a new trend. No AirPods, no podcast, no music, just me, myself, and I, she said in the video, which has now gained almost 500,000 views. And at first, I was like, fuck no, my anxiety could never, which is probably what you're thinking. But something with me was like, just let me try it. You have anxiety because you have those fucking devices. Holy shit. Oh, we're doomed. We are fucking doomed. Maya said the first 2 minutes of her walk were like mayhem until she hit a flow state when you can hear yourself. Oh my God. They're so fucking weird. Look, the universe and your intuition comes to you through whispers. So if you're never alone, you're with your thoughts and you never get quiet, you're going to miss the whispers. I'm sure these people have a bunch of voices in their heads. Oh my God. And those whispers are the most important to be paying attention to. Mayo said silently walking gave her the clarity she had always been looking for. Fucking. Okay, I gotta get through this because I'm gonna throw something. The brain fog lifted. Suddenly, all these ideas are flowing into me because I'm giving them the space to enter. Look, if I can do it, you can do it. I promise. Just try it out. Give yourself the gift of getting quiet and listening to those whispers. Mayo may have made silent walking go viral, but the term was coined as far back as January by New York City influencer Ariel Lohr, who also spruiked the benefits of the action on her podcast in April. I feel like when I walk in silence, my senses are on high alert. I smell everything, I hear everything, I am seeing everything. It's so grounding for me. Holy shit. This article is rage inducing. I mean, the little sliver of me is like, I'm glad they're finally putting the electronics down. These people are in their mid-20s, early 30s. Like, oh my God. This is why I want to leave the country. Go to a second or third world country. They don't have this. They're actually people. They're actually a functioning society. I know the hot girl walk had its moment. I'm trying to make the silent girl walk or guy or whatever a thing. These now thousands of Gen Zers are ditching their hot girl walk, the original walking trend that emerged from their lockdown cabin fever, in favor of silence and posting about it on TikTok. And while those who have tried the silent walk also rave about the benefits, many people can't believe the younger fucking words. Generation think walking without being plugged in is so revolutionary. I said it when I was on the Shagsworth channel and we were talking about society and dating and how fucking terrible it was. We've done things for tens of thousands of years a certain way. We got technology. I hate technology. It should be fucking banned. I am all for manual fucking labor and putting people where they're good at. I would destroy the internet if I could. I absolutely would. Is this real? This just walking? Like, how many people did it before technology? One person wrote, oh, we're doomed. We are so doomed. These people are so fucked. Gen Z just discovered walking another road. Oh my god, yes. What I don't understand is how you can look at someone walking with no technology and go, holy shit, what are they doing? That's a new method. I haven't seen that before. A bamboozled TikTok replied, this is why TikTok is going to be the destruction of the West. The fact it is causing such a stir online points to a much bigger trend in society. The way we are so dependent on our phones. You're not dependent. That's what people are figuring out. You can put the phone down and go experience the real world. That's the one thing I struggle with, is that everybody's like, I gotta take pictures of everything. It's like, pictures are up here. Like you're not taking pictures because you remember. You're taking pictures to post it online to show to other people. Multiple studies have shown spending time in nature is beneficial for our health. No, not being on a fucking phone is beneficial for your health. Almost as many studies are emerging about the harms of spending too much time on our phones. Yes. Phones are such a distraction. The NSW government banned the devices in public high schools to stop the students from falling behind in their studies. I don't agree with the government stepping in. It's the one thing I'm glad they're not on their phones. But that should be something instilled on the parents should be instilling on their kids, not the fucking government. Not to mention distracted pedestrians or smombies. What the fuck is a smombie? As the NRMA calls them, are increased risk of injuries and harm when in public, so walking without being plugged in is just safer. Absolutely. Pay attention to your surroundings. And yet, the irony of it all is that by documenting their silent walks on social media as part of spreading the trend, these silent walkers are in fact not walking silently at all. Yeah, they're still tethered to that fucking phone. However, it is arguably a good thing that Gen Z are leaning away from their devices, even if it's just for 30 minutes a day. Bro, here's how much of a psychopath I am. Spend an hour to an hour and a half at the gym every day. No headphones, no phone. I turn off the TVs when I get there because I'm usually the only one there. And I work out for an hour to an hour and a half a day. For those of you who are new and don't know, last year I weighed 275 pounds. This year, I weigh 180. Quit being fat. Yes, it is that easy. Okay, this video wants to fucking play. Look, I had to suffer through the article. You're going to suffer through this video with me.
Last week, I was not well. I was really, really not okay. I was ill, if you will, mentally. So this week, I'm committing to one silent walk a day.
Oh, I can't. I mentally, I do not have the fortitude to listen to this. Guys, I know this is a shit video. I know this article is shit. I know the people in this article are shit. Smash that like button because it does help the algorithm. And if you smash this like button, I won't make another video like this. How about we do that? But leave a comment on your thoughts on Gen Zers figuring out touching grass and not paying attention to devices. And make sure you subbed, and of course, make sure you share this video out to make other people suffer as much as we did. But until the next one, be easy like sleazy.